Yo, what's up, guys? This is TeamAKUTA for doing a contest video for Protino. It's a creative deck profile contest thing. So they wanted a competitive yet creative deck, and when I heard that, I was excited because I was like wow, I have a chance at winning a contest because this is the deck that I'm running in real life. Just about like I'm missing a couple cards, which I usually borrow, but. This deck is really like I figure it's creative, but it's as creative as you can get while being like at a top tier. Now I've tested it's Skyblaster plans, Phantom Skyblaster plans if you can't see, but I've tested tour guide plans a lot, and like I messed around with this, and I feel like this is actually better. And like it's not just like, oh, please pick me because I made a deck that's retarded, but this deck is actually better in my opinion. Test it out if you don't believe me. Like it's broken. So here it is, 1 BLS. Like I only run 4 targets, or 3 targets actually. But the thing was, all the level 4s that I can get, and all the I can get into Utopia really easily. So if I really need a light in the grave, I feel like it's not that hard. And then, like from playtesting, he's not really dead. And I feel like if you have lights and darks in your deck, you have to run him. Gores. I don't run that many traps or back rows, so Gores is live and can save my ass. One Caius, like this is what I'm testing Caius right now. I actually want to try adding him up to 2. Like he's just got a giant dick. Like you just pop him out on the field, and yeah, he just waves that thing around and does what he does. Like he's too good. Skyblaster. This guy is the reason the deck is amazing. If you don't actually know what Skyblaster does, because I didn't for a long time. Like I just kind of recently found out about him. When he's normal summoned or flip summoned, you can special summon any number of Skyblaster tokens, but no more than the number of monsters that you control. The rest of the effect is meaningless. Anyways, so that means like if you have one monster in the field, you summon Skyblaster, you get 2 level 4 tokens. If you just summon Skyblaster by himself, you still get a single level 4 token. So, like the broken plays with him in the deck, I guess I'll just get into the... I'll just finish the deck list. 3 Thunder Kings, because he's just good against everything right now. Like he also gives you really good reads on your opponent. I think that's something that people don't really, like realize or pay attention to as much. As like when I summon Thunder King first turn, and like it's really easy to read them, like how Thunder King is actually like if he's stopping like maybe a duality or like a search or like a Rhoda, or maybe like he has a Sanguine in hand and like there's no way to get rid of it. Like you can read stuff like that, and it really gives you good information. Sanguine, because he searches like everything aside from the boss. Like he searches all the plant stuff and all the synchros, and he can search Skyblaster. So 3 Tengus, because he's stupid and you have to run him. 2 Birdman. Okay, so Birdman, he opens up a lot of plays. I'll show you. I'll talk about that in a little bit after I just list out the deck. Plant stuff, Dandy, Lone Fire, skip that one, Debris, Glow Up, and Spore, and then the one Synchron, unknown Synchron, because like he opens up a lot of plays too. 3 Econ. This deck has so many tokens. You get so many tokens with this deck that 3 Econ is actually stupid. Like you can hear like normal plant players, like tour guide plants. They're like, oh, I wish I could add in a 3rd Econ. Well, with like Skyblaster and all these tokens that you can get with him, and then Dandy and like Scapegoat, like Econ is actually retarded. So well, I guess you can't use it with Scapegoat, but still. 2 MST, 1 Heavy, 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Avarice, 1 1-for-1, 1 Scapegoat, 1 Foolish, 1 Mind Control. That's pretty standard. Double Warning, Solemn Judgment. People are like not running Solemn Judgment. That's crazy to me. Like as long as you're not stupid with it, like he just generates you so much control in a duel. He just protects you. So Mirror Force, that's something else. Like I don't know, I love Mirror Force. I mean, it's funny because the more people that like try to hop off Mirror Force, like the less they expect it. And I don't know, it's pretty broke. Torrential, best card in the game. Not really, but I love him. 1 Call, because Call gets you plays. Alright, so I'm going to explain some of the plays. So with 2 cards, like, okay, so say you have Phantom Skyblaster and either Glow Up or like 1-for-1 or something to get Glow Up on the field, or yeah, okay, so you normal summon Glow Up or like 1-for-1 it, normal summon Skyblaster, get 2 tokens, synchro with like glow up and the Skyblaster, get a librarian, mill for glow up, bring it back, synchro with glow up and the 2 tokens, and you got a Trishula. So you with 2 cards, you got a librarian and a Trish, draw 1, and then they go -3. Kinda. So that's my favorite play in the deck. Other plays are you can go into a free Trish with special summon unknown, like say they go first, they set a card or something, special unknown, normal, Skyblaster, get 2 tokens, go for Trish, and then you still have the Skyblaster on the field. So basically unknown Synchron was basically a normal summon Trish. Another play is you can go into a free level 7 with Birdman. You can just summon Skyblaster, get 1 token, bring Skyblaster back to your hand, special the Birdman, and then you got a free level 7. And that's why I run Scrap Archfiend in the extra deck, because Birdman basically turns into a 2700 beater, it's 1 card. That's a 1 card exchange. It's so stupid. And then that's why Ancient Fairy Dragon, against Dark Order when you do that, they kind of have to scoop because they just get wrecked. You kill their gates a couple times and they still Grapha still can't get over Ancient Fairy Dragon even if gates is on the field. So I mean, if you discard Grapha, but still, you can ruin their plays. And in other duels, he's just a wall. It's so hard to get over him. So another thing, you have the whole plant engine, right? So I mean that's obvious. You should know how the plant stuff works. But just think of you have the plant stuff. Tour Guide didn't add to the plant stuff. Tour Guide just kind of broken itself, but he didn't really set up plant plays. Plants are just there, mixed in. What I've done is with Skyblaster, he's broken on itself, but he actually adds to the entire plant theme. He goes so well with plants. It's stupid because of all the tokens he can get. You can synchro so much more than even plants can, which is kind of stupid. And that's why I'm running that unknown synchron. I'm thinking of putting in a Veiler too, just for another 1-star synchro. And obviously it's Veiler, and then it'd be a light target. So I mean, I'm still testing the deck, obviously. And then with Call the Haunted, you can just call any tuner, normal summon again. That's 2 tokens, whatever tuner you got. And just go off. It's pretty broke. The extra deck is I'm fiddling around with. I'm probably gonna take out Orient Dragon for another level 9 because after I use Trish, I still have so many level 9 plays. It feels like so. I might put in another Miststorm. And the deck can also go into Quasar. I don't have him in here because I haven't tested it with him. And I don't have one, so I kind of just testing decks with stuff that I actually have. But this deck, I've been multiple times where I can go into Quasar. That's another thing that Call the Haunted and Mind Control are pretty broken, because if you get their synchro and then you go off, it's really easy to go into Quasar. It's just my extra deck's kind of tight for space. I don't know how I'd put a Shooting Star, a Quasar, and another Miststorm in. I guess I don't really ever go into Leviathan, but I have some level 3 options to do that with, so I kind of kept that in there. Anyways, so my side deck, for me it's standard. This is kind of what I always run as my side deck, but it's Chimera Attack, 2 Cyber Dragons, 2 Imps. Imps just rapes Dark Worlds. It's underrated, but people run it at the same time, but even then it's still underrated just because of how good it is. 1 Dyna, because he's a beast, and if you set him up against certain decks, I don't know, they just scoop because they can't do anything. Especially if you protect it well. Anyways, 2 DD Crows, MST, 2 Chain Disc, 2 Debunk, and 2 Kaikus. I love setting in Kaikus. I guess it's kind of an anti-meta-ish sideboard, but that's kind of what the sideboard should be, I guess. That's the point of a sideboard, is going anti your opponent's deck, but Kaikus really wreck just everything. Anything graveyard oriented, just Kaiku comes in. And the funny thing is every deck runs BLS, so Kaiku in itself, I don't have room in this deck, but in a lot of decks, I feel I should just main a Kaiku, because he's basically anti Chaos Sorcerer, anti PLS, Hyperion. I don't know, he's just pretty broke. Anyways, so yeah, I really hope you guys test the deck. I hope you think it's creative enough. I feel there's a lot of subtle kind of creativity stuff, or creative stuff in the deck, aside from just the Skyblasters. So yeah, please, please, please consider me for the contest. I really want to win. It'd be an awesome Christmas present. So yeah, good luck with your channel. I've been subscribed since I heard about you, and I like your videos. And I actually, the first time I saw you was when you did the on Robbie's channel, the gladiator. I think it was his channel, the Gladiator Beast profile when he topped, and it actually made me want to play Glads. Like, I think I have it on here. I changed a little bit, but it's basically your build. So, anyways, yeah, good luck with your stuff. And laters.